Cryptic pregnancy is being pregnant without knowing you are pregnant till second trimester, third trimester, or when labor kicks in. Symptoms of cryptic pregnancies. Usually, in cryptic pregnancy, the symptoms are the same with pregnancy symptoms, only that is milder in cryptic pregnancy or is attributed to other causes other than pregnancy. One of the signs of cryptic pregnancy. Different signs of cryptic pregnancies are: one is missed period. Just like in normal pregnancy, in cryptic pregnancy, they equally mix the period. Only that in some women with cryptic pregnancy, they usually have irregular menses. They could meet the menses for 1 month or two or more than. So they usually attribute it, they see it as normal, because when you are used to missing your period, when it's already a norm for you to miss your period, like a month, two or more than that, missing it doesn't appear abnormal, so there is no cause for they don't suspect pregnancy when they miss their period. The second is light bleeding. Some women with cryptic pregnancy, they bleed throughout their pregnancy, so it's unlikely for them to suspect that they are pregnant because they are bleeding, and they mistake this light bleeding for menses. So it's very unlikely for them to suspect pregnancy because they assume they are menstruating when what they're doing is just spotting. Then the third is nausea, tiredness, and other pregnancy symptoms, only that is mild, and they usually attribute it to other causes other than pregnancy, causes like PID, like the story reviewed by today.com of one Daniel Cleese that got pregnant. She suspected kidney stone, only to get to the hospital and discovered that she was already in labor. You see a lot of these stories in MTV. I didn't know I was pregnant. That's where you see a lot of stories on cryptic pregnancies. Now, cryptic pregnancies, it has a lot of complications, because the fact that a woman doesn't know she's pregnant is a problem on its own. And pregnancy is something that is a biological process that requires extra nutrition and support, medical support. And because women with cryptic pregnancy don't usually know they are pregnant, or they discover it late, if such a person is not health conscious, it's going to be a problem. It's going to her baby will not get the required nutrients. And if the woman in question is an alcoholic, if she takes tobacco, alcohol, is a danger to her baby, and she's definitely going to continue because of the fact that she's not aware she's pregnant in the first place. So there are complications. Some of the complications resulting from this could be pregnancy related disorders due to poor nutrition, not being properly managed. If the person is having conditions that arise in pregnancy, like gestational diabetes and preeclampsia and the rest of them, so it is usually a problem. Now, who is at risk of cryptic pregnancy? There are categories of women who are at risk of this. The first is breastfeeding mothers, because they just put to bed and their period have not returned. A breastfeeding mother can take in and not know till she's in her second trimester. Another group of people that are at risk is perimenopausal women that are moving into menopause, women that are transitioning into menopause. They might relate the symptoms they are experiencing to perimenopausal symptoms that comes with not with transitioning into menopause, because it is similar to pregnancy symptoms. So, and this might make them discover quite late that they are pregnant. Another women at risk are people with PCOS. People with PCOS are usually they usually have irregular period, and some of them don't see their period at all. So, and for such a person, the person might think that the symptoms she's experiencing is due to her condition, PCOS. Another group of women that might be at risk is people that are using birth control. Birth control is not 100% reliable, it's not 100% efficient. So if for somebody with using birth control, the person is confident that she's not likely to get pregnant, so when she does, she might rule out pregnancy because she's on drugs that prevents pregnancies. So these are people at risk. What do you do if you suspect you have cryptic pregnancy? Go for a pregnancy test. Yes, pregnancy tests can come out negative even when you are pregnant. Like for me personally, when I was pregnant of my first, I tested negative twice before I eventually tested positive. So that you tested negative does not rule out pregnancy. A week later, you can check yourself again if you're having pregnancy symptoms, and yes, if you're having pregnancy symptoms, you should do a PT test. If it doesn't come out positive the first time you do it another time. For some women, the human chorionic gonadotropic hormone that dictates pregnancy takes time to build up. So the concentration might be low at the time you checked it, so you will need to check again. Okay, so that is it for that. And healthcare professionals can equally help by carrying out PT tests on, even when the supposed patient said she just saw her period, by carrying out pregnancy tests on sexually active women to rule out cryptic pregnancy. Okay, even for somebody that is healthy, that is mindful of her nutrition and health, cryptic pregnancy, being pregnant from the blues, is very shocking and can have devastating effects on the mother. Hope you got reasonable information from this. Of course.